Oh boy, things never change with Apple, and I think we're gonna get a bad Apple. And it's not gonna be a good one. I can see the hate coming right away. But what is going on, everybody? Michael here. Welcome back to a live episode of Technoid. My camera is currently updating, or my phone for that matter, and I was gonna film this. I was gonna do a lot of editing, kind of make this episode big, but unfortunately the camera's out, so I'm doing this live. Apple's iPhone 11R leaks. I'm going to show you them, and my God, they look just as horrible as the iPhone 11 leaks are looking. So here they are. I'm going to talk right after, and I apologize about this, guys. You know me. I always edit my stuff, so I'm sorry. This is just on the spot because of what's going on. This is the iPhone 11R, and oh my God. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Here it is. And I'm using the iPad this time. This is a live episode. Look at that. Now you're probably saying to yourself, doesn't look that bad. You're probably saying it looks average. Well, if you haven't noticed over here, I'm gonna zoom in, and I can see the memes just coming. What the hell is that? Like, guys, I'm sorry, but I completely think Apple's design team has officially lost their touches with reality, because this is the ugliest design for the budget, so-called budget, but with the price of a premium flagship device. I'm sorry, but that is just, how is that fine? Like, I was looking at renders that look like this. I'm going to show you guys previous renders that were released yesterday, but then apparently they're saying that this one that I showed you is the actual one. Like, I was looking at renders that look like this. Guys, look. I was looking at it like that. Like, that looks fine. It was going to look like this, the back of this iPhone. What did Apple do? No, they're like, we'll do something that doesn't make any sense, but people are still going to buy it anyway. Like, I don't understand. Does Apple really care anymore? Because these designs are hideous. Like, look at the 10, the 11, and the 11 Max. Those camera bumps are freaking ugly. And I can see the memes happening right now. That it literally looks like a frown face. And Apple's gonna sell that. And the funny thing is you guys are going to buy it no matter what. And it's not like I'm trying to bash you guys, but you guys, this is going to be their most popular flagship device, and it's going to look like that. Now, you're probably saying you're judging the back, but come on, guys. Enough is enough of defending. Like, you guys need to really, really wake up. And I don't know. Like, I'm not calling you people stupid. I'm not trying to imply that. But, guys, if you're going to defend a giant-ass camera bump that looks like that for only 2 cameras, and you're not going to and you're going to tell me that this isn't good enough, then I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But what's worst of all is that this is going to be Apple's most popular premium flagship device that ships probably next year and the end of this year. And if you guys tell me I'm wrong, and if you guys don't doubt me, remember what I said, how I told you guys that the March event was going to focus on Apple's streaming service, and all y'all hit me, but look who was right, because there was no hardware unveiled. So just remember that. So that's the iPhone 11R, and that is a very ugly device. Oh, God. Next up on the news is the Samsung Galaxy Fold. Now, this one I saw on Front Page Tech, and I just wanted to give my own spin on it. So this one really wasn't my story. This was also according to John, but I have looked it up, and apparently the pre-orders are not looking too well for the Galaxy Fold. Apparently, Samsung is going to be canceling them unless you really, really want that device, which I think at this point is bogus. You really should consider just getting a refund, because it doesn't look like Samsung will be releasing it anytime soon. But if you still want the device, Samsung put out an email that said, if you still want the device, email us back saying you are still intent and we will keep your pre-order. Otherwise, we're going to cancel it. And at this point, and also that was just this. At this point, like, guys, I'm sorry. The Galaxy Fold is cool, but it needs a lot of work. And I think it's safe for Apple to really I'm sorry. I think it's Samsung really needs to take their time with this product. Obviously, they want to be the first to do it, but it still needs a lot of work. So if you want my 2 cents, take your money back and just wait for the real thing to come out and then pre-order it from there. Because if you're going to keep waiting and waiting and waiting and it doesn't show in the coming months, then the wait will be nothing. But again, I could be wrong. They could fix it up, but it looks like it needs a lot of time. So that's that. And last story is, of course, something I found out today, and it involves HomePod and Apple's smart home Central they're trying to work on. So as you guys know, Apple does not have the best track record with HomePod right now. HomePod is at an all-time low. It's really bad. And according to the BRG, links will be in the description, it is saying that the HomePod's pricing for their smart speaker and their smart home is falling apart and is not visualizing to what Apple wanted. And I agree with that statement because look, even though HomePod got a price decrease and you can get it a little cheaper if you get it certified refurbished, it's still too damn expensive. Like average consumers are fine with an Echo. It doesn't matter about sound quality, it doesn't matter about who's the smartest. It matters about the price and it matters of what it can do. And so far, Alexa and Google Assistant are the two biggest. Apple only has 6% of the smart home market share. So that's really bad. Now, I'm not focusing on just HomePod, but if you look at their ecosystem, everything is closed in. They're not branching out to more parties. And it's sad because this is just who Apple is. And, I am in Apple's smart home. And for the most part, it works just like every other smart home. There's really no big difference. So what's the point of me spending the extra money when I can get the other stuff that'll do just fine? And they work with Google Assistant and Amazon. I don't know what Apple's trying to do, but Apple, you're going to get a lot of hate. And I can see it coming. Not from me, but from your consumers. So that's all I've got to say. And that's pretty much it for this episode. Look, I'm sorry, guys, if I came off harsh, but that 11R just looks hideous. And if you guys want to defend it, go right ahead. But trust me, it's not pretty. And also, by the way, yes, I'll be reviewing the Powerbeats Pro because everybody and their mothers want me to give that a shot, just like the smart battery case. So I'll be reviewing that whenever I get my hands on it. I'll just unbox it and review it. So that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Please let me know down below what are your thoughts. I will film another episode tomorrow. As always, on the real camera, everything is updated and good to go. So thanks for watching, and peace.